Hey guys, so doing a little video on why you need to slow down to get faster. So if you looked at my couple of videos before about running, you'll know that a good strategy to actually get quicker for long endurance events over 90 minutes is to actually slow down and keep your heart rate in a certain zone. Now, when that happens, it might seem counterintuitive to slow down to run faster, but what happens is your body will start to get more what's called mitochondria. These are like the engines in your cell that burn fat. You get more of them. It's called mitochondrial biogenesis for those that are like the science. And you also get an upregulation of the enzymes that burn fat. So how do you keep your heart rate down? You slow down. I call it slogging, kind of slow jogging. But as I'm doing right now, I'm going a pretty steep hill and I need to walk. So the heart rate zone I use is between 70 and 79% of max heart rate. Use a tool like Polar. My zone is my preferred one, green zone, and actually slow down. The reason why you have to slow down, so point number 2, is you want to keep your heart rate underneath the onset of blood lactate accumulation, or OBLA. So OBLA is where your body can no longer sustain energy output aerobically, i.e. using fat, and switches to carbohydrate stores. So when it comes to energy stores, your body has roughly 500 to 800 grams of carbs. And I mean, body fat differs massively, but let's say 80 kg person, 20% body fat would have 16 kilograms of fat, let's call it 30 pounds. So if you have 500 grams of carb store, it's enough for about 2,000 calories, about 90 minutes of work, and you're gonna burn out. And you can't take enough carbohydrate to sustain your exercise. 20 kilograms of fat, also 16, 30 pounds of fat, has about 100,000 calories worth. So if you can get better at using fat as a fuel, then you'll be able to run further for longer. So the next way to actually speed up and get faster is to do designated speed work in your training. So if you just run fast and try and get faster, that's not sustainable. Run slow to get better at burning fat and change where your body starts to begin to use carbohydrate. You'll preserve your carb stores. But actually do some speed work where you are sprinting max pace, recover, and you do multiple laps of that. Okay, so that is the third point. Point number 4, running cadence. There's a good app called Run Cadence. Little picture here. A good running cadence speed. It's about 170 to 180 steps per minute. So pop the Run Cadence app on and it will beep, and you'll try and get that foot landing on the beep. So your foot turnover speed gets faster. You pick your heel up more, and that will then increase the speed that you run at both speeds, your max speed and also the speed that you run at the lower heart rates. So bonus tip, don't be disheartened by the fact that you're running a lot slower. You need to slow down for the reasons I've just said to get faster. But yeah, so for example, my run today, first 10k is pretty much uphill. So I'm trying to run at a constant speed. I do end up getting to some steeper undulations, steeper hills, and I've got to slow my pace down to a walk, which is why I'm recording these videos. My pace is about 6.5 minute kilometers right now. But when I'm back on the downhill, I'm aiming for a negative split. So that means my pace and how hard I find the second half compared to the first is easier. I run faster because I preserve my energy by running slower and get better at running slower at the beginning. And there are some nutritional strategies you can use to increase mitochondrial biogenesis and increase your fat burning enzymes. I'm going to save that for another video. So I hope you enjoyed this. Fire out any questions and keep running.